butterflies, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Beverly and it is really nice to see you today. So today me and Gizmo are here. He's got his Christmas jumper on, so have I. And we thought we'd just come and recommend our favourite Christmas films, the films that make us feel in the mood. As you all know, I struggle a little bit with Christmas. It's one of those love-hate things because it's in the middle of winter, and winter is when my depression goes, hello! So let's cheer ourselves up and watch some really lovely, heartwarming, funny, cool films that just make us feel the season. What do you think, Gizmo? So anyway, the number one film that I would recommend, if you're only going to watch like a couple of minutes of my video, It's a Wonderful Life. It's a Wonderful Life is James Stewart. It's black and white. It's a man who is suicidal at the beginning, and an angel comes and shows him what everybody else's life would be like if he hadn't existed. It's such a powerful message, and it's difficult to watch in places, but at the end, when he comes back and he realises that he is worthy, he is worth it, he can make anything happen, it just warms my heart. It makes me feel happy, it cheers me up, it gives me that Christmas feeling every single time. And it's how we know that every time a bell rings, an angel gets his wings. The next one is Meet Me in St. Louis, Judy Garland. That's all I need to say, Judy Garland. I love this film. I remember watching it when I was little with my mom and just falling in love. I think the younger sister is called Margaret O'Brien, I think, the actress. My little brain is trying to figure it out. But I just love this film. It's got everything that you need in it. It's, of course, got singing, it's got snow, it's got love, it's got, I mean, basically if you want something in a film, it's probably going to be in Meet Me in St. Louis. It's amazing. I love it. Go watch it if you've never seen it, please. Judy Garland in one of her best roles, I think, personally. I think she rocked in this. And then we've got Love Actually. Now, Love Actually was my favourite film for a long time. I used to watch it all the time, all year round. Now I just save it, like I like to savour it and enjoy it as if it's the first time I'm watching it. And if I only watch it once a year, that's how it feels. It feels really special and lovely. Love Actually is about a group of people whose life intersect, and it's about how love brings us all together and things work out. It doesn't matter how bleak things might seem or how lost you feel, in the end, things will work out. I love it. It's funny, it's got Hugh Grant in it. In fact, it's got like 98% of UK acting talent is in it. It's amazing. Who's that girl with the weird nose? She was in Pirates of the Caribbean. She's in it as well. And Martin Freeman. And you see he plays somebody who pretends to be like a stand-in for films so they can get the lighting right. And he's basically naked. So, you're welcome. You're welcome. Next up, I mean, this is one of those ones that a little bit like the one that's going to come next. Is it Christmas? Is it Halloween? Can it be both? It's Gremlins. I love Gremlins. I love it because it's got Corey Feldman in it, and any film with Corey Feldman in is better because he's in it. But also it's got these little gremlins that cause havoc. There's a woman who's on one of those chair lifts to get you upstairs, and the gremlins like rewire it so she goes flying out the roof. Hilarious. It's so funny. When I was little and I watched it, I was terrified. I'll be honest, I was terrified. Now I watch it and I'm just screaming with laughter. It's so good. And little Gizmo is why this little man is called Gizmo, because he looks just like Gizmo, don't you think? So yeah, one of my favourite films ever, and definitely a favourite Christmas film. And going with the same theme is Nightmare Before Christmas. Now this is an iconic, legendary film. It's stop motion, it's beautifully done, it's just got everything. It's a musical, it's... I don't know how to describe it. There's not words for how good it is. It's just perfection. Watch it every day if you want to, because it's just mwah, perfection. Go and check it out, please. If you want to get in the Christmas mood, Nightmare Before Christmas. You're welcome. So the next one is going back to an older film again. This is The Shop Around the Corner. There's two versions. There's like a really old version from like the 40s, I think. And then there's another version with Tom Hanks and Meg Ryan. It really doesn't matter which one you pick, because they're both amazing. And if you want to feel Christmassy, you definitely need to check them out. It's a lovely film about two people who absolutely hate one another. But they've both been writing letters, or in the Tom Hanks version, emails, to a person who happens to be the person that they hate. And they don't know it, and they've fallen in love with that person. And then they realise, and it's just, oh, it's so good. Oh, go and watch them. Watch them both. Yes, both versions are on the list. That's official. It's in the book. Go do it. Next is a classic. The acting in it is impeccable. It's got a heavy message of redemption, that you can be forgiven, that you can change. You can make things happen for yourself. It's inspiring. It's amazing. It's a Muppet's Christmas Carol. Come on. Muppet's Christmas Carol with, they're all just creating havoc. I love, there's a bit where the little Rizzo the mouse, is it Rizzo the rat, he lights his tail on fire. That always stood out to me as a kid. This is one of my granddad's favourite films ever. He watched it for the first time at our house and he did not stop laughing from start to end. He loved it. I remember he bought it then and he just watched it all the time. It would make him laugh, and now I kind of watch it because I like to remember him chuckling in the background as we were trying to watch Muppet's Christmas Carol. That's good times. That is good times. Next one is from the 1980s, I believe, and it has Bill Murray in it, and it's basically the same. It's the same, yeah, it's the same as Muppet Christmas Carol. It's Scrooged. He plays a TV executive who makes everybody work at Christmas and who hates everybody, and the ghosts come and change him overnight. It's hilariously funny. It's just, oh, I mean, again, this is what my problem is. When I start talking about things I love, I get tongue-tied, like I can't express in words what I want to say, and I apologise. But I love Scrooged. It's brilliant. It's got some amazing actors in little roles here and there that pop up and you're like, oh, it's her. Oh, it's him. It's one of those films, but it's just brilliantly done. I love when they try and update something. Like, they're doing loads of remakes at the moment of things, and people are like losing themselves over it. But we've always done it. Hollywood has always done it. They've always remade stuff. I don't know why they can't come up with new things, but they like to do this. And so Muppet's Christmas Carol and Scrooged might have had the same basic story, but they are very different films. Go and watch them both, please. And finally, have I saved the best till last? I might have done. Accidentally. It's Home Alone. I mean, there's so many plot holes in Home Alone. It's Macaulay Culkin. I mean, why? Why? If they're going away for the whole holiday season, on holiday, the whole family, did they decorate the whole house like Christmas? I love this film. I just watched a video with one of my favourite YouTubers, Nerdburger. I'll leave a link to her video down below, but she did a whole video about how much she loves Home Alone, and she actually watches it and has a cheese pizza all to herself and Pepsi just because it's in Home Alone. I love that woman, and she just really inspired this video, so she needs a call out, she needs a linkage. It'll be down in the description because I love her and I love this film. I think a lot of people know this film. It's got so many iconic moments in it. It's got so much comedy. I remember being little and being terrified of the burglars, because that was like my worst fear as a child, somebody breaking into my house while I'm in the house. That was always like my worst nightmare. So this is happening in the film, and I remember just being petrified. But when I watch it now, I just laugh. It's so funny when he gets the iron and the paint can in his face and they sets him on fire, and it's just, go and watch it because it's Christmas time and I said so. So there. I will leave a list down below of all these films. I hope you all enjoyed this. If I missed your favourite Christmas film out of this list, definitely let me know down below. Leave me a comment. I love chatting to you guys. Let's start talking about Christmas. Get me in the Christmas mood, please. I love you all. If you enjoyed this video and you like my content, then please consider clicking that little subscribe button, ringing that little bell, so you always know when I upload. It would mean a lot to me. I would love to grow my channel and have more people in the family, so come and join the fold. Why don't you? I love you all. Thank you so much for joining me today, and I hope you have a really marvellous weekend. Have lots of fun. Have a drink on me, and by that I mean water, because it's good to stay hydrated. Anyway, I'll see you all on Monday. Bye.